Hey everybody, welcome back to James Draws Everything. Continuing today in our Drawing Every Country in the World's Flag series, and I am back yesterday after Turkmenistan. Not gonna lie though, I'm a little sore. I think I got crippling arthritis or something from all those little designs in that flag there. So we're gonna take it easy today, but we do not. I repeat, we do not have the day off. So we are still doing a country today. We're gonna be going into Africa. And we're going to be doing Sierra Leone. All right, so Sierra Leone is bordered by Liberia, and Guinea. Okay, so one of those countries on the west coast that kind of has a history that's sort of tied in to the Western world via the slave trade, and kind of like Liberia. There's a little bit of a overlap there as far as like what the plans were for freed slaves, and we'll get into all of that. But this is a real simple one, guys. Just a tricolor bar here, tricolor bar flag, normal size, standard dimensions. So what can you tell us, James, about Sierra Leone? All right, so it was actually protected from many of the other Western African empires, just kind of due to its geography. So like a lot of jungles protected them from invaders. And there's a little bit of Portuguese influence there. Then the British, they show up in the 17th century. And then I should also mention that Islam takes root there kind of in the pre-colonial period. So they are not really in North Africa, right? So this is Western Africa, but probably about, I think about 70% of the population today is Islamic. So they can trace that back to the pre-colonial period, where the trade routes, going into you're going into the Americas at this point. So a lot of the slave trade, the trade routes are going through West Africa. So a lot of people kind of start paying attention to this part of the world. And as far as what the British are doing there, they set up not really a colony, but like a trading port, and this will eventually become the capital of Freetown, which we'll get into. And what were the British doing there, James? Well, they were doing timber, ivory, and slaves, right? The three essentials. So that became kind of like one of the main British possessions in West Africa, because usually West Africa you kind of think more French, but yeah, that was what the Brits were doing. 1807, the British actually abandoned slavery, and there's a lot of different kind of like speculation and reasons for that. One of the ones, the one that I kind of tend to lean into, is that they feared a workers' revolt, right? Kind of like a proto-Marxist revolt, like sort of what happened in the French Revolution, right? So there's a good chance that it wasn't really done out of like altruistic means. Although I'm sure there certainly were people that did, right? Like actual bleeding heart abolitionists, not like insane sociopath utopians like the United States had, like John Brown. So this country sort of starts to mirror the history of Liberia, right? So the port of Freetown, right? This kind of expands into a colony, a protectorate of Sierra Leone. So sort of like the modern borders become that. And this is where Britain actually sends abolished slaves to, and kind of from all over the world, right? So You get a lot of slaves from Jamaica go to Freetown, and I mean, if you can already guess the name Freetown, why it's called that. I don't think I have to explain it, but yeah, Jamaica, Canada, yeah, so a big African population in Canada that went to Freetown, and then also black loyalists, right? So there were a lot of black slaves that remained loyal to Great Britain during America's fight for independence. So they were rewarded with emancipation and a free trip to Freetown, right? And a free all expenses paid ticket back to Africa. And then so they remain a protectorate, right, of Great Britain until 1961, where they gain independence. You know, just like pretty much everywhere else on the African continent. You know, post World War II, liberal world order. No more colonialization or colonization. I don't know why I keep saying that. Colonization, James, write it down, remember it. And so yeah, they gained independence in 1961, and of course, because this was a colony of freed slaves, they've just had nothing but success ever since, and it's been peaceful and prosperous. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. No, of course it isn't. Immediately they go back into authoritarian government. Immediate civil war. Tens of thousands of deaths in this civil war. 2 million displaced people, and this country is only about the size of South Carolina. So 2 million people is a lot. All right. Tons of disease, Ebola outbreaks. Yeah. So no, it actually hasn't been. Looks good on paper, right? All this abolition stuff, but no, it doesn't work. I'm not saying slavery does either, but I'm just saying that you have to organically develop your political institutions, right? They can't just pretend that you're going to turn into France or Germany overnight just because we give you a constitution. Staka Stearns, I think his name is, president from 1967 to 1985, outlawed all political parties. Nigeria installs a different president that ends the war in 2002. But yeah, this is just a nonstop conflict zone, and they really can't get anything going. And again, I kind of just, I keep saying this, but it's kind of the same old song and dance with post-colonization Africa. And there I caught myself. I said the word the right way. All right, so what does the flag mean, James? Well, you got 3 equal bands here. The green symbolizes agriculture, mountains, and natural resources. White is unity and justice, and blue, the sea and the natural harbor in Freetown. All right, so I know I said I'm a little tired yesterday from just breaking my hands doing that Turkmenistan episode, but I think I'll do a little bonus content today. I think I got a little something in me. When I hear the name Sierra Leone, right? It sounds very elegant, right? Almost like it's a fragrance, right? A women's fragrance. So let's imagine what some Sierra Leone perfume might look like on the TV commercial. All right, so I'm just gonna real quick here. You know what kind of commercials I'm talking about, where maybe there's right, some French, some girl speaking in French or something, and I have no clue what she's saying, but I don't really care because she's hot and I'm not listening. And it's convincing you to buy this fragrance, right, for your girl. So, let's see. that swoop. Alright, let's get a little bottle in there. Come on, now when I say that, you can already picture it, right? Like that whisper, Sierra Leone. No? It sounds like perfume to me, Sierra Leone. Let's put the flag on there, why not, right? Alright, so let's bust out these colors real quick. Again, simple flag, so this will just take a second. I don't think we're going to color in the girl, because this is going to be, you know, it's one of those artsy-fartsy black and white commercials, right? So black and white, of course, means artsy-fartsy and serious, right? This is yeah, I know. I said I wasn't really feeling up to the drawing today, so I picked an easy flag, and then look what I'm doing for you guys. Look, it just never stops here, does it? On James Draws Everything, always giving you something. All right, and then let me think here. Just need do like a gold kind of cap up top. Let's see, we'll do a little and then maybe inside kind of blend in some of those highlights on that reflective bottle. And then, oh, I'm losing my markers here. Hold on. All right, here we go. And then, of course, it's got to have very elegant. We'll use our blue for that. Very elegant logo for the fragrance. Sierra Leone. Alright, so there's our Sierra Leone, and let's just draw this gorgeous model here. Again, we'll do a black and white drawing of her. Oh, she's got those deep, dark, little doe eyes. Oh, hell yeah. Madre de Dios. There we go. Now remember, it's probably been a while since I've done like a tutorial video, but yeah, again, when you're doing your faces and stuff, especially with females, with younger people, keep your details to a minimum, right? Because you're going to unnecessarily age them, right? Grunts like me, yeah, go to town. If you're drawing a guy like me, make as many crosshatch lines or whatever as you want. But the kiddos, the females, especially the hot females, keep your line work to a minimum. Right? So you learn a little something here today, right? So. Right, so you can do a little bit of line work just to kind of have like the bone structure in your jaw. Okay, and then the hair, I'm gonna do all this with this pen. We can hit a lot of that with the marker. Before we bust out that marker, let's just take care of these pencil lines. Actually, use our fatter eraser here. Alright, where's my brush? Brush that off. Okay, so get that fat medium marker out. That way I can just quick and dirty. Okay, and then maybe just get a little bit of a finer pen out here and just touch up those eyes a little bit. And make those lips. Just a little shadow. Alright, so Sierra Leone. There you go. There's your there's your Sierra Leone fragrance. We went way off track here. Hey, hot girls, right? Who cares? So there's Sierra Leone. There's the fragrance, which will be available at a store near you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.